Hi friends, my name is Deepak Lohia and today I'm going to talk about some of the very common Excel formulas that are asked in interview questions. So I'm sure you have seen these formulas or functions before, but I will be covering some of the common mistakes we do with these formulas. So sometimes the HLOOKUP or VLOOKUP doesn't work. So why that doesn't work, I'll also cover that. So let us start with the VLOOKUP, which is also called as vertical lookup. So I have a sample over here, this sample 1, sample 2. So this sample 2 contains the marital status of the user and the sample 1 has rest of the details. So I want to create a column over here like marital status, which I would be getting from sample 2 worksheet. So to start that, I'll put equal to VLOOKUP. Then I have to find the value I'll be looking up. So these values might look different to you because I'm using Macs, but on Windows it appeared in different way. So don't get confused with @rep. So to have this VLOOKUP, we should have a unique field that could be employee ID as well. Otherwise it won't work because we should have something to look up on other tables. So I am looking up for zones, then I'll put a comma, then I'll choose sample 2. So I can choose all these three. I can choose 2 columns as well because we are only looking for the marital status. And then we have to put a comma over here. And then the next value should be the column which we are looking at. Then we'll put a 2 in this case because second is the column we want value from, and then we'll put 0 to have exact match. Otherwise it will give you other values as well. For example, if the username is zones or zone ni, it will give me that because that's not a that should be an exact match. Okay, so it is giving me error. Great. So what I have missed, A to C, and then this is the extra I have used. Now it will give me a value. Okay, so at some places I am seeing NAs. So to remove these NAs, I can use a formula called as if error. So if there is any error, then we can have a blank value as well. So let me just put as a formula outside this VLOOKUP. So it's if error, then bracket open, and then this entire formula inside, and then put a comma. If there is an error, then give me a blank. So I will put just double quotes. If you want a value or a string, you can put inside these double quotes. So I'll just close it. So wherever there is error, it will give me a blank. If I want to put like ER, then I can just put ER over here like this. And this file is also in the description. Okay. Now, if this formula doesn't work for you, the first reason could be there are spaces in between the names or outside the names. So like here we have zones. If I just remove one space, let's say it should give me right value. Now do you see it is able to find? So to fix that, what we can do is we can just add a new column like trim, and then you can take these values, and then you can copy all these and paste it back over here as values. Do not paste it directly, otherwise it might mess. The other reason could be you can just select all these, and then you can remove duplicates and then sort the data. So first was trim, then sort, and then remove duplicates. So you can try all these three if the VLOOKUP doesn't work. So in case of HLOOKUP, it is just vice versa. You get all these values over here as rows, and then you get values like this. So here you are dragging the values like this as a vertical. In case of horizontal, you drag like this, but horizontal is not generally used. Okay, coming back to next. which is create a pivot table. This is very easy. All of you know that. You can just do Control A to select all, and then go to insert and click on pivot. If you want an existing sheet, then you can choose existing worksheet, or you can choose a new worksheet. I click on OK. So there is one thing you might not be aware about this one, as I was not aware about that. So if you see values over here like this, and if I just double click, it will give me the actual values. I did not know. This is a great trick, or it was already a function. I did not know about it. Okay, so if I just want to see all the values, I just double click over here. Okay, now coming back to this, so left and right. So this is very easy, but sometimes what the interviewer might ask you that split a name. So like this is my values, and say here if I want to take left 4, so I can also put plus or equal to left, and then open bracket this one, comma 4. So it is giving me 4 values, and I can just double click and drag it. Okay, but in case interviewer is asking you that give me the first name, so that could be difficult for you. So to do that, there is another function we are going to club with this one, which is called as find. So find here, and then find what? So open quotes, then put a space, then comma, and within text is this one. So it is finding a space, a very first space, which is at 7. But if you see here, I don't want an extra space. So when we write a left function over here, left, so left we want this one, then comma, then you can put find, bracket open, find what? A space, and then within text is the same, and then bracket open and close. So it is giving me Deepak, but there is an extra space. If I just copy and paste it over here as a value, then I can show you a space over here. Do you see this space? To remove that space is like you have to put -1 over here, so it will not give you a space. Okay, so similarly we have right function is used in the same way as left. It gives the values for right. Then we have mid is actually takes the value from mid. So if I just put mid and open it, and then mid from here, what is the starting location? Put a comma, starting location, say you want to take name from 4, and then say you want to take 3 words from 4, and then just hit enter. So PAK, Pak, Deepak, then you can take, it should be Ran or something, and okay, John is John. Okay, so suppose you work for a school or an organization, and you have been asked to give the results for the student, and the passing marks are 50, equal to 50 percentage or above. So let us put a if condition in this case, equal to if, and then you have to take this one, column B is more than 80, more than 50, more than 50%, then you have to put as is a pass, and then you have to put as fail. Okay, now I just drag it. These are all pass, these are all fail. Okay, this is fail. Okay, I have to put a equal to as well, so now it should work. Okay, this is pass now. So 50 or more than 50. Now they have asked me to include one more condition that would also include attendance. So we will be using a nested if in that case. So it means if under if. So I will be specifying one more condition by using and. So I'll be typing like, let me show you that. So here I'll put A and D and then this IntelliSense is telling you logical test 1. So this is my logical test 1, logical test 2. So logical test would be C2 is equal to Y, and then close this. Okay, one more is Y, then one more comma. It should work. Okay, let me see. Okay, so this one as a 70% and no attendance is fail. So that is the final result, which is as per our condition. So similarly we have count ifs as well, but I think that is more asked in analytics. So I'll cover that in other video. If you find this helpful, then do let me know in comments, and do let me know if you want similar kind of videos. Thank you for watching, and if you face any kind of issues with any of the formulas, then do let me know. I would help you with that. Take care and bye.